The Florida Panthers are ready to scratch and claw on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Will we see a rat infestation tonight? We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Canadians will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Taken by Barkov. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Great stop by Montembeault. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Here's a short pass to Barkov. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Snagged with the glove by Bobrovsky.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of the crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Lots of time left in this period. Florida's ahead 1-0. Here's a feed in front. Can't connect the play. Slides it back to the blue line. Makes the save with the trapper.
Reinhardt's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Florida's got a hold of the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Reinhardt. And he takes the feed. And they send it right back to him. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Canadians have it now. They've got numbers here. Too much traffic in the lane. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. Ducks won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
The Canadians win it. And now it's over to Slafkovsky. Poked away in the offensive end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Moves it to Jones. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Huge steal in his own end. Dobson's gained the line and on the attack. Oh, what a save with the glove by Bobrovsky.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck scooped up by Ekblad. Scrum along the boards. Grabbed along the board by Verhaeghe. And here's the pass to Marchand. Great poke check on the reach. Denied with the glove by Montembeault.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it. You got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Here's a chance, sends it in front. Moves it again. Another pass. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And now he moves it quickly to Rodriguez. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick feed to Dobson. Scooped up along the wall by Mathieu. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Semiskevich. Big time stop there. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes it and looks ahead. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick pass to Matheson. And he slides it quickly to Evans. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Florida's won the faceoff. Beautiful glove stop on that one.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that club save.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. Takes a shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
And now they're in front, James, so they'll have to be energetic. You know that their first few starts will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, he had a pretty good read that he wasn't shooting the puck, James, because he's in so tight to the goaltender. Can't see the netting or the angles. But man, does he make the goaltender bite with that toss, puts it to his forehand, and puts it in the open cage.
Florida's gone up by one in the back half of period number one. They're really starting to assert themselves now here, Cheryl.
You said it. They've been assertive and they've been dominant in terms of shot share here, James. When they see an opening, they are taking it, and their opponent really doesn't know what to do.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Canadians are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Throws it in. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. In the final moments of this period, the Panthers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Habs move to the offensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Slides it across. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here's a short pass to Marchand. Can't keep a hold of it. Dobson's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a chance, and he makes the save. And now he angles it across to Marchand, and that's intercepted. Across the line along the left wall. Picked up along the boards by Doc. Here's a shot. Stops it with a glove.
Gallagher's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Takes the feed. From the point. Time seconds, and he makes the save. That'll do it for period number one. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Both teams seem to be recharged, and play is underway here in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Bobrovsky's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Florida's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Pass in front! And he opts to backtrack here with the play. Intercepts the pass at center. Taken along the wall by Jones. Florida's looking to break out. Gets the puck over to Tkachuk. Montreal's got the puck. Moves the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Moves it to Schmidt. Reinhardt's lugging the puck. And it's a quick pass to Barkov. Shot! And that carries off a stick. Here he is in front. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
The Panthers will have a chance to get to the power play for the first time this evening.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. Specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Florida's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck. Sends it across the ice. And he loses control of the puck. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And that's off the glass and out.
And there's one non-negotiable if you're going to be on a PK, James, and that is you got to get the clear, and this is done perfectly.
Pokes it away in his own end. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's 2-1. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. Sends the pass over. Fires it! Close save, and the play continues. Tries to feed it over to Ekblad. And that goes off a stick. Receives the pass. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Scooped up along the wall. Skates with it. Save made by the keeper. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Shuts them down.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Reinhardt's got it across the line. Shot! And he was ready for that save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Nice job tying up his opponent. Feeds it over. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Montreal's got it along the wall. Routine pad save made by Bobrovsky. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Panthers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Florida's going to start with the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Slides the cross-ice pass. Puck knocked loose after that hit. The Panthers have it from the corner. Picked off by Carrier.
Montreal has been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
And not much on that one. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. A flimsy start to this one, and the coaching staff trying to wake the players up, it looks like, here on the bench.
Yeah, there's no tempo. There just isn't any moxie, so the coach is turning to the rookie to get it done, James. And I like this play because it's also instilling confidence, and you're sending a very clear message to the entire lineup as well as your rookie that you believe that they can energize this group.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Quick feed to Monsieur. Slides the puck over. The Panthers have it from their own end. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
Bobrovsky's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Can't get a hold of that pass. The Habs have it against the wall. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Samoskevich is across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Quick pass to Monsieur. Inside his own end, moves the puck. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Picked up along the wall by Dobson. Looks to get the puck over to Matheson. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. And he lowers the boom there. Grabbed along the boards by Marchand. Oh, what a big-time stop by Montembeault. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, he got rocked there.
He got crushed, James, but it looked like it was a clean hit, but sends his stick flying.
The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Nice zone entry from the left. Along the wall. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Pass to the front. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Rips it. From the left wing, takes the feed. From a bad angle. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Canadians haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and you don't want them to start off on the right foot here, but as we go into their first one of the game, if they get a chance, they might capitalize on it.
Moves it quickly over to Suzuki, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Slides that one right across the blue line. Jostles the puck loose. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this faceoff. The Panthers win the draw. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. That's blocked. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. They clear the zone. Evans plays it now. Here's a short pass to Monsieur. The Habs played along the boards. Here's a chance. ready for the draw on this man advantage. Takes possession off the draw. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's enough.
Trying to shake loose. What a save on the play! And he takes the pass. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Now a quick pass to Gallagher. Handles the puck. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Sends it in deep. The Canadians gain control of the puck.
Barkov's almost back on the ice.
Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Barkov gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Over the line they come. Here's a shot. Oh, blocker save, looking textbook there.
Kulikov's back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, and he's quick to create some offense there with that nice, dangerous shot.
Reinhardt's got the puck in his own zone. Feeds it to Ekblad. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Mathieu. Nice feed from the right wing. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Broken up with a stick. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Suzuki. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Moves it to Samaskevich. Fires it on net. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Matheson stick handling in his own zone. A pitch in front. And that's stopped. Montreal's got the puck along the boards.
Bobrovsky's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Montreal's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end.
Montreal's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their...
Scores! And look who it is! He's finally got his first of the year!
Well, offensive production matters, James. Getting on the score sheet, you feel good about yourself, so that's long overdue. Now we can push on from here. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
Montreal's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they clawed their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counter-attack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at evens. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one.
We got a whistle, penalty coming up. Verhaeghe's going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call. The Canadians once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they send it down the ice. Dobson's carrying it ahead. Takes the puck at the point. From point-blank range. And a great save. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Handles the pass. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Canadians get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's the pass. The Panthers gain possession of the defensive zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Matheson's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Suzuki. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And there's the save on the play. Quick feed to Matheson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And they get that puck down the ice. Sends a pass over. Too much congestion in front. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Suzuki. And that's intercepted by Nosek. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Dishes it to Suzuki. Quick shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And they get the puck out of the defensive end.
Verhaeghe's almost ready to get back on the ice.
New York's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. The Canadians come up with a defensive zone draw. Florida's time in the box is up, and we are back to even strength and still tied up here.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Quick pass to Suzuki. And he dodges the poke check there. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Ekblad. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Canadians win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Florida's moving it up the ice. Moves it quickly over to Rodriguez. Montembeault's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Gallagher. And loses possession after a solid hit. Takes the shot. They're going to keep things moving here.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James. And one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, you know he's worked a lot on this in practice because his hands are an extension of his body here, James. He knows how to manipulate his opponent. He dangles his way to the net, and he doesn't miss.
Montreal's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 3.
Well, yeah, and it's a critical time here, James. They've got the go-ahead goal now. And some of the teams will say, play safe. Not me. I'm about having the puck, stay aggressive, stay on your toes, make them play on their heels.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Habs aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Thunderous hit on the play.
Oh, and that's bone crushing. And guess what? There's going to be a stoppage in play, James, because that broke a pane of glass.
Here in the late going to the frame, the Canadians are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Backhander in front, denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Great read as he crouches down to block it. And that caroms wide of the net.
And he battles for inside position, and he's able to get his stick on it, just isn't able to get it to the net.
Takes it up center. Makes a move in front. And that's off a stick. Puck grab grabbed by Suzuki. Schmidt's got it in the defensive end. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Here's a shot. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Montreal's won the draw.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Takes the feed. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Marchand. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. They need a goal here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James, and I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job, because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call, and that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player, you're nervous, you want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
Florida's trailing, that's why they got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And now he moves it quickly to Kulikov. Takes a hit on the play. And a little physicality is that threat. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Matheson. And he takes the dish. Fires towards the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
You put your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. Well, you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
The Canadians have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Final horn has sounded, bringing this one to an end. Florida still looking amongst each other on the bench, wondering what happened in that third period.
Well, we're all asking that question as a former player. You know that I've been there before. You start great, everything seems to be going real well, and then all of a sudden the wheels come off. You can't find a way to get back in it. That's exactly what happened to this group.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski saying peace.